G'day purple people, that guy Perps here, back with another video for you. Today we're going to be looking at the Lady of Heaven trailer. I absolutely hadn't heard of this, know nothing about it. One of my subscribers said, hey, why don't you check this out? So I was like, okay, and then yeah, here we are. So, you know, I'm always keen for something different. Yeah, sitting down listening to 5 or 6 songs in a row some days, and you know, trying to put content out for you guys. It's good to switch it up a little bit. So yeah, this is the Lady of Heaven trailer. Yeah, who knows? I might even be keen to see the movie after this. So yeah, starting off, it looks to be like militants or something in the back of a ute or a pickup truck if you're in America. I don't know what the rest of the world call them, but mini truck. I don't know. Usually something with a flatbed in the back. And yeah, they're flying flags. Sort of reminds me of, you know, like when you see images of ISIS and that when they were around, and all those little sort of militant, sort of paramilitant terrorist type groups cruising around in non-military vehicles, but civilian vehicles that they then mount a minigun or something to the back. I think I can just see on the in between the two guys' heads there, the sort of the shielding of one of the big guns. But yeah, keen to see what this one's about, guys. Leave a comment in the comment box. Let me know what you thought. Would you be going to check this out? Is this the sort of thing that you're into? Yeah, we'll see what it's about. Yeah, so there's the gun coming out the back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sort of getting pretty tired of you know, terrorism being depicted as only in Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, etc., etc. There's more, you know, terrorism exists everywhere. So, you know, a lot of these countries have been ravaged by war for, you know, 1,000 years. And a couple of them are, you know, the middle ground between two warring factions that will never have a war on their own soil, so they go there. And that's happened throughout history. So yeah, I really feel for the people that are trying to live in these countries when they've got, you know, constant conflict going on. But yeah.
The world can be a cruel and dangerous place. Remember, even if you're afraid, be strong. Your loving mother, Fatima.
Did your mother ever tell you the story of the Lady of Heaven?
So it seems to be from the perspective of someone from that culture, which is different. A lot of the times with movies, it's a lot of, you know, the Western forces come in, and it's about the conflict between them and the militant groups. So this seems to be from the perspective of, you know, the mother of that child, or maybe even from that child's perspective, and as he grows and moves through this world, he's come across this woman. I don't know if it's his mother or if she just took him in off the street. I think it was his mum from what he was saying.
She was very special. Daughter to the Prophet Muhammad.
My time is near. And afterwards, my lovely Fatima, you will face many trials.
Now, I'm just going to check. I had the subtitles on for a Emiway reaction that I did yesterday, because he's Indian and a lot of his music's in, I think, Hindi. So I'll just see if that gets rid of it. Because yeah, as much as you guys probably, you know, can read along, yeah, it's slightly taking away from what I'm seeing.
With my father no longer here to lead us, evil is with those who will extinguish the light of truth.
Yeah, so it seems to be from the perspective of a culture that, you know, I'm not familiar with. So, well, yeah, I know little parts and stuff, and I'm very curious about other cultures. So this looks like the sort of thing that I'd go see. I hope it makes it to the big screen and doesn't just come out on, you know, the streaming services and whatnot. This would be the sort of thing I'd like to go see in the cinema on the big screen with the cinematic sound.
You're gonna let a woman tell us what to do. We will burn her out.
God will judge all of you.
This world has become a breeding ground of violence.
Now, what are you guys' thoughts on wars? As a former soldier, I feel that if wars were still fought like this, with swords and knives, and we weren't flying around with drones and dropping bombs on people, and taking shots from 500 to 3 kilometers away, I think not many people would want to be part of it. That up close and personal killing, I guess. But then again, if that was all that was around, that's what we'd be accustomed to. And like in the past, many people wanted to go to war or wanted to be a soldier to protect their kingdom or to protect their land. So, interesting to hear your thoughts, guys. Let me know down below. Do you reckon? Do you think if we went back to swords, knives, and guns and all that were outlawed, do you think there'd be as many conflicts?
Shadow will be cast across many generations to come.
It said some people are so full of faith. They give strength to everyone around them.
The greatest thing in this life and the hereafter is the spreading of peace in the world.
It's funny how all religions have that teaching of peace, yet from what I've seen, there's also that contrast written into the doctrine, that you provide the other people with the knowledge of your faith, and if they reject it, then a lot of the times it's strike them down or kill them or anything, and that's sort of written into the text. So I find it quite interesting that religion is supposed to be a place of peace and a place of worship, yet a lot of people can't have that respect that other people have a different belief. I'm very much curious into religions and cultures. Not so much a religious person myself, but I do appreciate how religion shapes the culture that people come from. And we're talking 2,000 or 3,000 years worth of teachings and everything that are passed down, and it really does affect the way people behave in a culture, right down to the extreme forms of religion, like Sharia law, and even like in the Vatican, there's the strict Catholic teachings and the way people live their lives. It does show dedication, and a lot of the times, even if I don't believe in the teachings, I can respect that person for having the discipline and just the desire to follow like a strict regime.
After
Yeah.
is the spreading of peace in the world.
Lady Fatima's goodness inspired people to stand up, no matter what the cost. Her legacy lives on.
So yeah, guys, that was the Lady of Heaven trailer. Wasn't really knowing what to expect, and yeah, looks like something I might go check out just to see the other side, like the different perspective. Like I said before, a lot of movies that come out are very much Western based, Christian based. If they do show other religions or cultures, it's not always in the best light. So it would be good to see and have a better understanding, hopefully through the film, of other people's culture, how that has flown down into current society. But yeah, guys, in the comment box, yeah, anything else you guys like to see me react to? Yeah, preferably music, but the occasional comedy or something like that, or another movie trailer, if that's what you're into. But yeah, I'm here for you guys. You guys are here for me. So together we'll come up with some content. Till next time, guys.